And one more thing, leave all your queries in the comment section or DM me. I will definitely going to reply you in next 24 hours. Hey guys, if you are struggling to figure out what should be the best name for your own podcasting show, then this video is for you. And if you are also struggling to figure out what should be the best name for your podcast channel, then you can also watch this video. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can find the best name for your own podcast. That will help you to figure out in this video. So let's get into the video without wasting a single second. So basically, there are 3 different ways to figure out your own podcasting show or a YouTube channel name. First one is detailed name, where you are telling them all the details and the specifications about your own podcasting show. What you are going to talk about on this podcast, what your topics are on this podcast, what kind of content you upload on this podcast. So these are the kinds of detailed name. Let's take a very simple example like the Digital Marketing Podcast, one of the podcast in digital marketing by the Neil Patel and Eric Su. Digital Marketing School. This is the detailed name where people are getting that, Digital Marketing School is a podcast where we can learn different aspects and types of digital marketing. At the end, they are teaching us the digital marketing. This comes under the detailed name where you don't need to pressurize your brain, your listeners and the newbie person who come into a podcast, he or she don't need to pressurize your brain. What kind of podcast is this? By reading that name, they will get to know about it. This podcast is about digital marketing. This show, these people talk about digital marketing. So the podcast name is Digital Marketing School. Let's talk about second. Second is the brand name. Let's say mine. My podcast name is Social Arihant, but I use the combination of the brand name and the detailed name, where I'm producing and telling my audiences to both of them that my podcast is about this and my brand name is this. Let's say my podcast name is Digital and Content Marketing YouTube Podcast by Social Arihant. So here that detailed name is already come in that name of the podcast, and when it's come to the brand name is also available there with the name of Social Arihant. Let's take one more example of Digital Pratik. Digital Pratik podcast having its own brand name, and then again after his name he wrote Digital Marketing Podcast. That's it. Simple. Here we are using both of them, detailed name and the brand name. You can use the combination of both, or you can go with just a simple brand name. Third way is the best way, I think, if you're just getting started and if you are very serious about your podcasting, then you can go with this, which is known as intelligent name, which means by just reading, if a new person come into a podcast and just read the name of your podcast, show of your podcast, a name of the podcast show, then he or she don't get a single piece of idea of what kind of podcast you are uploading until and unless they read your description box. Let me tell you with the very simple and the basic example, this podcast. This podcast name doesn't describe anything about their podcast. This is a very weird or very basic and whatever we can say. But by just reading the name of this podcasting show, we are not able to getting anything about what kind of podcast it should be. But when we go into their bio and all those things, description, then they will get to know about that. This is what a podcast means. This is what their podcasts are all about. And the fourth is the bonus tip I want to give you. If you are still struggling to find out your own podcast name, then there is one website which is known as Lean Domain Search. You just need to go into Google, or I will also link down below that website, Lean Domain Search. You just need to go into that and type your keyword. Let's say your keyword is digital marketing, or else forgot digital marketing, bahut ho gaya digital marketing. Now let's take the example of fitness. Let's say you are thinking to start your own podcast on the fitness topic, but you are still don't know what kind of name should I go with. So you just need to write down that fitness keyword in that Lean Domain Search website and you will get thousands of name according to with the word of fitness. So yeah, I hope you find today's podcast valuable. Thank you so much for watching the third video of this podcasting series. If you yet not following this series from the starting point of time, link is available in the description box. Or if you yet not subscribed to my podcast and this YouTube channel, then don't forget to subscribe it. And one more thing, leave all your queries in the comment section or DM me. I will definitely going to reply you in next 24 hours. Okay, see you with one more video. Till then, bye bye. See you tomorrow.